Today I'm going to show you how you can quickly enter a key with standards-based questions into OARS so that you can print out scantrons and students can take their quarterly benchmark assessments. First, go to OARS.net, log in with your username and password. Once you're into OARS, click on Assessments. And then under Test and Keys, make sure you're on this tab here. Click on New over to the left and say Key. You're going to enter a new key. This is again maybe a paper-based test that you already have. And then it's going to give you a screen where you can start selecting which subject it is for. I'm going to just do California English Language Arts. This is based off the CST standards, or if you go down you'll see the Common Core standards. So I'm actually going to use the Common Core Language Arts standards for 6th grade, and I'm just going to say this is a first quarter benchmark test benchmark. I click Next. It's going to ask me how many multiple choice items are you going to have on this test, and I'm just going to say 20, and then I'm going to click on Go, and it's basically going to give me my test here and allow me to select the correct answers. So I could just input the key like this just by clicking on the correct response for each of these questions. And then also, if I want to get really good data to analyze where my students fell short, I'm going to click on the plus sign, and that's going to give me a menu that will allow me to navigate over to the correct standard for that question. So for, let's say this is California Common Core State Standards for grade 6, and I'm going to say this is a speaking and listening standard, and I'll just say, oh yeah, this is the standard for that question. And you're going to want to do that for every single question on your test. So once I've created my key, now I'm going to make sure I'm in Assessments, and again on the Tests and Keys tab. And then over off to the right here, there's the option of printing. So I'm going to click on that button there. And now it's going to say, okay, you can print an answer key for this test, which is a good thing to have. And also I can print out the scantrons for this test. Now once I print out the scantrons, it's going to say you can't edit this test anymore because the key is only for the test that's currently in there. So I'm good. My key is correct and my standards are correct. I'm going to click on multiple classes here. And now I can simply select the different periods that I know are going to take this test. So I'm going to go down and find the teacher who's going to give this test. Let's say, okay, it's this period and this period. And now at the very bottom I just create a PDF, and we'll actually create a file that is actually all the scantrons for all those students pre-slugged with their permanent ID number, their student ID, and the test code with their name, the period, the teacher, and everything. So now when I give the benchmark assessment, my students just fill in this scantron, and once they're done, I can scan these in and upload through ScanOARS and have all my data readily available. I hope this little tutorial was helpful. Thank you.